It's the Caleb MTG Show.
Well, I guess we're just still taking demonic consultation every time we see it. Time Vault and Initiative are the main ones. Hilarious D. But demonic consultation Oracle is pretty fucked up. Have I played any sweet board games lately? The last time I was playing board games was at a board game testing convention here in Madison a few weeks back. And that was pretty fun, but they were all like unfinished. Various stages of being ready to publish and stuff. Some being self-published, some looking for publishers. It was interesting. It was interesting trying stuff that was getting worked on and giving feedback. Well, there we go. More of this, then. More of this shit. I've got one round of Clank Legacy left to play. We've been having a dickens of a time finding a day for where we can all get together to play that last round. Grab a little Narset. Might help me find the demonic consultation more often. Maybe I'm supposed to grab a Fiend's Tower for the fixing. Yeah, I don't know. I've scooped a few games recently that I haven't had the chance to play. I picked up the Gwent board game. Still in its wrapping. Hell yeah, MTG Vintage Cube. Thanks for the match. Well murdered. Would you main deck an Unearth in this archetype just in case? Unearth's a little bit more justifiable in a Doomsday Shell. If you're playing Thassa's Oracle and Demonic Consultation, you put the Oracle on the stack, and then you respond Consultation your deck away. So the trigger's already on the stack here. Like, if they kill the Oracle, it doesn't matter. Like, they would need to... For Unearth to save you, they would have to stifle the Oracle trigger, and then you would have to wait to kill your own Oracle to bring it back. It is just too convoluted. It's just not going to matter. Or are you thinking they make you, like, discard the Thassa's Oracle with a Thoughtseize or something? I think I'd rather play a Draw 7 for those kind of contingencies. Thinking about Dread Fugue here or Currency Converter. I like Currency Converter so damn much. It's just such a good card. I'll grab the discard spell, though. One of the main ways to interact with our Consultation Oracle combo here is counters. So being able to check and make sure the coast is clear is pretty good against blue decks. Thinking about the Bone Shards just as a removal spell. I guess I'll grab 4 Spike. Suppose. Forced to block with it early. Thassa's Oracle? Doesn't sound like me. Good first 4 picks. Yeah, it's not looking bad, huh? Not a bad start here. We mostly just want tutors for the combo, and maybe we get like a backup win con somewhere. Smog or Time Vault or something. Well, Voidwalker is pretty solid. Don't hate that. Oh, maybe I should have grabbed the Jace. I should have grabbed 4-mana Jace as a backup consultation win instead of just leaning on the Oracle. Would have been some nice redundancy. Well, shit. I just took the Legacy playable card. Caleb, you idiot. Fun little band. Come on, the Chip of the Cube has a mana value of 1. Not that much, but sometimes it's key cards. Like, you know your opponent's got recall, or they're trying to cast a key and untap their Time Vault, or they've got a bunch of discard. You know, it's kind of matchup dependent, the Mental Misstep. Mox Sapphire, you say? Hello. Mana's looking good, huh? Mana's looking fucking good. Don't let anybody tell you this is looking like bad mana. I'm gonna grab this Dark Ritual just in case we get Doomsday. I don't think Unearth is very good, can you, Minotaur? If you couldn't tell. I'd rather have a sideboard Mental Misstep than a main deck Unearth. But Caleb, you're 2 creatures. Yeah. I almost like this Bob, actually. If we keep this curve nice and tight, maybe. You can't wave to Bob into Echo. Currently, the Echo is not in the deck. That's why it's off to the side there. That's like a maybe. It's so I don't forget that I have an Echo in case I see like Hull Breacher or something later. I guess I grab Ledger Shredder. I kind of hate this card, but it does look good with this start. Vamp Tutor, perfect. Yeah, we just want as many tutors as possible so we can just do the thing over and over. Oh, shit! Hey, Yarbelomo. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 26 months there. Luris is indeed in this cube, yeah. Yeah, I can see playing Luris. Just giving up an Narset. That's not that bad. Sure. I will admit, Unearth is good in a Luris deck. If you literally always start with a Luris in your hand, then Unearth is a pretty good card. Very unlikely that I end up trying to tinker. Are you cooking, fishing for chicken? Hopefully something tasty. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Tinky Winky 088, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 22 months there. The Cube Master has returned. You know it. That Sphinx is solid, but I think I'm gonna grab the mirror just in case we see Time Vault later. Although the Sphinx could let me, like, double tutor. My YouTube was doing this the other day, too, just freezing up. Wonder what's up. Redundant Oracle versus discard. Well, if I ever get Oracle discarded, I'll let you know. I'll let you know that that's the one spot that I should have put a terrible fucking card in my deck to cycle for 2 mana the 99% of the time otherwise. Don't love it. Don't love it. Think it's playing a little cowardly, if you couldn't tell. A little bit too much of the fear. Oh, what if they play a discard and take my Oracle? Even though, like, if you're a Doomsday deck, then taking Oracle is pretty bad, too, because, like, the Doomsday just gets it back. So they'd have to put you on Consultation Oracle specifically before that's something that they wanted to do. And then, after doing that, you would have to draw the Consultation and, like, be missing out on that win because of it. And then, you would also have to have drawn, like, put the Unearth in your deck and then drawn that for the backup plan to actually work, right? Because just having it in your deck doesn't do anything for it. There's a whole lot of and-thens here going on that do not appeal to me. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Toastface Killer. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 81 months. Smash the patriarchy. Wow, are we going to take a Psychic Frog over a Mox Pearl? Mox Pearl is, like, pretty atrocious here, right? It doesn't really tap for anything. There is the Tinker for Citadel. I think Frog's where it's at, though. Frog's where it's at. There's something to the Lutri. Could grab an Unmarked Grave for a backup Thassa's Oracle. The Mind Twist is a little bit better with the Dark Ritual here, but not a little bit better. I don't think it's really something I want. Yeah, I think it's between the Ponder and the Lutri. I'm going to grab the Ponder here. This is indeed the Max Power Cube from a while ago, and hello. Wow, this is a deck where Demonic Tutor is almost better. It's almost better than the Time Walk. If I had taken the Lutri, I'd be very confident in the Time Walk here. It's just that being able to put together Consultation Oracle is a little bit better than taking an extra turn, and we don't really have a way of abusing the extra turn here. Like recurring it. It's weird, but I think I'm supposed to take the Demonic Tutor. I don't think it wheels. Bob and Frog are good with walk. Yeah, that's true. I do have the Narset to find it. I do like walk with Bob and Frog. Just the latest time walk of all time. Well, there's Hull Breacher. I think we're supposed to grab this Mystical Tutor. Just all tutors all the time. Currently, the Mirage Mirror is not doing anything for me. I'd like to cut that. A little probe action. Goyf in because I have Frog. If I had to play Goyf, it would come in. I think we're going to have better options. Looking at the Infernal Grasp, looking at the Urtai. There's him to Trog, but we already have some amount of discard. Do I really want more? Kind of. Beauty of a Snapcaster deck. Cube for the Cube God. Is the Self-Brain Freeze interesting? It is not. Do I cut Dark Ritual? No. The Dark Ritual is going to speed me up. If you need to Demonic Tutor for the win, the Dark Ritual basically just like gives you all of this mana with one card. Maybe I should have grabbed the Snorse Hum. I wonder if Mind Twist is better than him to track. It's easier to like him, snap him, and it's easier to fit him into like a Dark Ritual turn. I think I'm gonna leave him in. Hey, good evening, Author Me Thorn. Duress is nice. I'm gonna grab Beseech the Mirror just to like play as a shitty tutor and cut Brain Surge for it. I'd rather find like one specific card than have a bunch of card draw in this deck. I'm gonna play Fatal Push over Edict. Yeah, in order for us to tutor something into play with Beseech, we would have to sack our 1 Mox, I guess. It's just very unlikely. Oh, we can make tokens with Occult Epiphany. That could be a way. So it's 9 and 11. You could make it 10 and 10 because we have these double black cards here, but Dark Ritual is helping us get double black. And the combo turn is 1 black, double blue. I think I'm still going to do 1 more black source because the Beseech is triple black. And now we're 10 and 10. For Spike over Mind Twist. Yeah, I worry about having too much discard, right? We got Dread Fugue, Thoughtseize, and him to Turok. Throw the neg in the overlay real quick. Real quick, like. The mirror does imply the Corpse Dance wants me to get Voidwalker out. The Oracle wants me to Demonic Tutor for, I guess, a blue source. Then we can Mystical Tutor for the win. It's kind of a lot. Let's just play this Voidwalker here, and then next turn we can Demonic Tutor and Mystical Tutor, and set up the win the turn after anyway. I could have gotten Mox Sapphire here and played out Bob, too. That would have been kind of cute. Yeah, I like that better. I'm just grabbing Island now. Hopefully they're just playing a large Everflowing Chalice. We'll see. Hey, Snowden thinks of the sub, thinks of the 19 months. Gonna hold the Voidwalker up. If they have a counter, I can use the Voidwalker to... Wait, that doesn't work, right? Because then it would have resolved. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna cast my shit. Everyone likes talking about clever things to name with Demonic Consultation. I usually just name, like, the first thing that's, that's listed. Next game! Rajmir could fuck with their Time Vault if they got the Time Vault down. I don't know if they would ever run it out. Just run it out. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Rogue 0071, thanks for the sub. Have I considered naming Unearth or Brain Freeze with Demonic Consultation? I have not. I guess you keep this, huh? You just keep and try and draw a tutor. Doing a little bit of Galaxy later. Yeah. Yeah, last Saturday I streamed a bit at the tail end of the stream. So it made sense to run that back, I think. I think that's the play here, BS Joy. Ritual draw card. I mean, they're playing Prism for one color over there, so I don't feel too bad. Well, it's a turn 3 kill, assuming we can dodge counter magic. Are there many free counters in the cube? There's some. Yeah, I should cast the Vamp, I guess. They forgot to board out the Gemstone Caverns while on the play. I always fucking forget that. Yeah, you got it. So our question is it better to Vamp Tutor on their end of turn or Upkeep? Upkeep, I think we play around like days and stuff. Probably better Upkeep. I'm going to set that stop now so I don't miss it. Bounce their Doodad. Upkeep, Vamp. A little Oracle action. The game has ended. Looks like a mold to me. I guess on the draw against an unknown opponent, I'd rather have a Fatal Push than a Force Spike, but I really want them both. Should the power of Demonic Tutor over Time Walk? Yeah, kinda. Very few decks I would make that pick in, but... Hey, Daniel Dark Time. 3x5, let's go. Wonder what they're vamping up. I missed Force Spike already. I'm such a fool. Would have been such a beautiful force spike. Pasta! So I looted away a removal spell. I guess it's one they can't cast currently. I assume they've got an answer to Bob. Nice. And of course, they have the Jace to flashback the warp anyway, but that's better than taking 2 turns in a row, right? Or 3, I guess. Opponent binned the cut down. I think I would have preferred cutting down the Bob here than taking an extra turn. With the idea that you could always flashback warp later if the Jace lived. Actually, I should Mystical now, I think. And then next turn we can probe and see if the coast is clear. I think the coast is clear. What are mental missteps good here? They had like Vamp and stuff. I think I like Misstep over Force Spike. Mind Twist. They were Helmet most of that game. Oh, I don't have time for that. Math Cat, when my opponent does it, I'm like, nah. Yeah, you got the win. Let's go next. Maybe if you were like playing for the top 8 of a Pro Tour or something, you'd take the time to note their deck contents and mark it all down, all that. Absolutely not. And the prismatic ending isn't gonna hit anything, so we can like snapcast that back later with the fugue and get a little bit more info. Why'd I keep this hand? We had a discard and a snapcaster mage. What's wrong with that? A little surveil action here. Yep, keeping that one. There's something to consultationing for Oracle, and then snap consultation to get the rest of the deck. A little risky, maybe. I thought about just EOT bouncing Flicker Wisp, but then tap landing Narset. This way they just get to untap and clear the Narset, of course. Could have maybe gotten another card out of it. Sure. They have a path in hand, too. So I can bin the Odawara, but they'll just respond with path. That's fine. Yeah. I've already decided what I'm getting, but whoever figures out what I'm vamping for gets a cookie. Brain freeze on the deck. Another vamp? No. Nice. I was thinking Psychic Frog. Or Voidwalker's interesting. It shuts off some stuff, like time warp and such. I think I should have just held on to the demonic tutor actually until next turn. Just ran out Bob and passed. Yeah, so the 3/2 would have stopped that. The walk in here. They have warp in there too. I wonder if they were the person that I passed the walk to. And the warp, amazing. So the void walker would have just like bunched up those cards in their hand, I think. Okay. They are giving me the Monarch. That's pretty real. They do get one extra card here, but then I hit them with a Spirit Token. Spirit Token, huh? I feel like that would be a garbage band name. Yeah, no, they're not in our pod. And when I'm on Monarch, I get this fall from favor might not have been very good. Starting to feel like that might have been the case. If you're ahead and you fall from favor, you're just like removing a creature and giving yourself a draw engine. But this kind of just gave me another psychic card. All right, drawing more cards. Let's go. Hell yeah. I guess I'm all this. I'll keep. So they get to go Ignoble Hierarch or Assign Monstrosity here. How do I beat that? I don't think turn 2 Voidwalker does anything. The Beseech the Mirror is just too slow. Maybe I'm supposed to Vamp Tutor for half the combo and just fucking pray. Yeah, I'm just gonna Vamp for Oracle, I guess. Yeah. Try to leave a line that wins. I don't think I have one. I win is concede. Vamp Scoop, you win. I'm gonna bring in Mental Misstep, Cut Down, and Shieldred's Edict and Infernal Grasp. I'm gonna cut Beseech because it looked really slow. Shredder because it's dog shit. I think Voidwalker has no place here. Could Endurance screw up the combo? Maybe. What's it? How is that a question? Like, obviously, you see the interaction, so what is your question? It kind of depends on how much is in your graveyard, whether you can get the Endurance out of their hand. Goyf is a beater sometimes. I do not want to Goyf in this matchup. Or any matchup. That's why it's not my deck. We're not trying to beater them. I guess I'm cutting the Narset. Is Force Spike versus bad versus the Dorks? It depends on when you draw the Force Spike. It's going to be a great card in my opener. Hey, Quad Ferment, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the Prime there. A lot of lands here. Hopefully this Epiphany gives me a little bit of a direction, Oh, we're just jamming, huh? Love it. So if you preordain and bottom draw and then ponder, you're going like pretty deep into the deck. But you could ponder and find the best card and then preordain to shuffle the others away too. I think because we have the Vamp Tutor as a shuffle, if we really need it, we should preordain first. Just keeping like any piece of interaction on top there. Fatal Push would have been good too. Oh, no. If I was them, I would have endured that Snapcaster Mage, so. Interesting that they just like allowed the Snapcaster to resolve despite having control and then just held on to it. Fair enough. They run into some real problems if I just am going for any other win con, right? If I'm going for Time Vault or something.